Mitzi Shore, the founder and owner of the legendary Los Angeles club The Comedy Store, died at age 87 on Wednesday. Shore influenced the careers of some of the biggest names in comedy, including Chris Rock, Roseanne Barr, Robin Williams, and Jim Carrey. She even gave such young comics as David Letterman and Jay Leno a chance to thrive on stage before a live audience and be discovered. Rock, Patton Oswalt, Kathy Griffin, and Whitney Cummings were a few of the stars who took to social media to pay tribute to Shore. The Comedy Store said in a statement, "It is with great sadness and very heavy hearts that we report the passing of Mitzi Shore, the legendary godmother of the world-famous Comedy Store." The statement continued, "Mitzi was an extraordinary businesswoman and decades ahead of her time, who cultivated and celebrated the artistry of stand-up comedy. She was also a loving mother, not only to her own 4 children, but to the myriad of comedians who adored her." Shore's son, Pauly Shore, tweeted in part on Wednesday, "My heart lays heavy." He also posted a tribute to his mother, writing, "Looking back on my mom's life, the one word that comes to mind is giver. She gave her heart, her soul, and her stages. So Mom, on behalf of myself and all the other comedians, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for letting us develop our craft at the store." Back on April 7th, Pauly announced on Twitter he was canceling shows and laying low because his mom was in hospice care. He also prompted fellow comedians to let her know how honored they are for getting to develop their craft at the Comedy Store. Tom Arnold and Joe Rogan were among those who relayed their thanks. After the news broke on Wednesday, Hollywood began mourning Shore on social media. Oswalt tweeted, "Rest in peace, Mitzi Shore. I should have taken the doorman job when you offered it to me." And Rock shared the news on Instagram, writing, "It's a really sad day. Mitzi was the best." Meanwhile, Griffin said, "Mitzi Shore was a pioneer who gave more comics their start than I can count. I did my first legit comedy gig at the store. She was a woman in a male-dominated business who pulled no punches, something I always admired. My heart goes out to Pauly Shore and the entire Shore family." Mark Maron wrote, "Mitzi Shore made an indelible mark on comedy and my brain. You're a poet. You should wear a scarf on stage. Rest in peace." And Cummings tweeted, "I love you, Mitzi Shore. Rest in peace. Thank you for giving me a family and a home." For more on Shore's life and career and more tributes, head to THR.com. Until next time, for the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.